it just feels unfinished. How do you stoop to blocks fruit?
I give glurpage to on everything. Y'all know that.
I'm not a Deepwoken community figurehead. This whole thing feels unfinished.
I can't in good faith. I am the biggest Deepwoken glazer.
I just expect so much more from the people that are behind one of, if not probably the best games on the entire platform.
Look, I love Deepwoken and Deepwoken content's cool, but there's been no good besides the damn VR video. Thank goodness for that, by the way. We both made our bag. And then it wasn't that much talking about potions. But this is a good topic because even I'm heated about it. Key. And it seems like Eclipse has finally gotten his hands on the new Ignition Origin / dungeon. We're about to find out which, but he thinks it's bad. And honestly, like it's you know it's bad, bro, when a YouTuber play the game who doesn't play Deepwoken like that literally fucks with every aspect of the game. Even PvP, chime skulls got removed. He was satisfied. It's like, okay, bet. And then you see the thumbnail. It's just bad. Bro, I've never seen people so hyped for something and then just everyone let down. And collectively, everyone goes, "It's ass. Don't farm that." So we're gonna watch. It's a 14-minute video today. God bless it. And we got some reaction content, man. But jeez, man,
Man, I'm just.
You already hear it in his voice, bro. You already hear it in his voice.
I've been getting requests to talk about the Ignition Union Origin basically since its release. My DMs have been pretty regularly prompted by
good
people
reason.
saying,
For
hey,
good reason.
This whole Ignition Union thing is really shitty. And to be perfectly honest with you, I didn't want to believe those people. And I also wanted to believe that if I just left it alone for a while, eventually the problem would sort itself out. And unfortunately, about a month after the Ignition Union Origin has come out, it doesn't seem like anything's been done.
Bro, real talk, off rip, bro. Come on, man, dude. The one thing is the idea, the mentality, right? The mentality at the time was, yo, dog, we gonna drop it so people can play it, right? Dog, the bitch has been unplayable, bro. You can't play it, bro.
An open letter to the Deepwoken developers who I have a good feeling will see this video. Feel uncomfortable giving more and more credit to the people who say that the Deepwoken developers don't listen to their community, and if public figureheads like me don't bring attention to issues, then they'll just remain issues forever. So this
chat, is that ironic?
If I knew that this was a consistent problem for the last 2 or 3 weeks, how did you not? I'm not a Deepwoken community figurehead. For a lot of you, this is your jobs, and yet player feedback is either being completely ignored or thrown to the wayside. I just find it impossible to believe that I know about this and you don't. I don't know, man. I'm really disappointed. So to be perfectly upfront with you when it comes to my experience with the Origin, I believe I made it to around Power 8 on my first go-around, and that's the point where I just gave up, said, I'm bored, to hell with this, and stopped playing.
Biggest mistake that he made is going into the dungeon, bro. I'm not gonna lie. For Prague, chat, Ignition Origin is best, ironically, when you don't go into the dungeon, bro. So serious. You take the Origin and you don't get anything. You might as well, maybe you get like one level through the dungeon and you go straight to Aerotol. It's very quick. It's very quick, but unfortunately it's nothing very new or very innovative.
And of course, I do have to give credit where credit's due. As usual with Deepwoken, the general vibe of this entire dungeon area is really, really solid.
Yep.
They nailed the atmosphere.
Always
here,
the best
but
part.
Unfortunately, that's about all they nailed.
This
little area.
This fucking map, oh my god. Oh Lord have mercy. Chat, can we agree this is gotta be like D tier? D tier is beautiful, but D tier and like how it's set up, bro. Anytime I have spare, whenever I do the dungeon, I have spare rocks just to make sure I can fucking dodge this map. Fuck that map, bro. In my opinion, like the shorter maps are usually the maps like I enjoy the most just because I get through them. The thing about the longer maps is because like the gameplay just doesn't feel very good. The map design just feels like the long maps, they just feel awful.
So invisible walls is one of those things that's hard to sort of sum up in clips. And so it's one of those things that you sort of have to play for yourself. but it feels
Yeah,
like the
they
invisible
still gotta fix a couple of these. There's still like just like a couple weird like specific map things.
There are times where it is very, very abundantly clear that you are just standing on nothing. You are climbing nothing. Well, the canyons area of the game is really, really difficult to navigate with zero agility because they seemingly had no forethought for people trying to traverse this with zero agility. It just feels unfinished. This whole thing feels unfinished, not just the map.
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, they admit it. Yeah, I mean, unfinished.
It's like they got halfway through and they were like, all right, good enough. I just expect so much more from the people that, in my opinion, are behind one of, if not probably the best games on the entire platform.
Yeah, hey,
And
true on that.
Let's talk about the hurt barriers and lava. Because, well, just look at it. Guys, I made fun of blocks.
Sorry, bro.
Fruit for stuff like this. Blocks fruit. You're on the same level as blocks fruit. And I mean that. This is blocks fruit level bad. How do you stoop to blocks fruit?
Blocks fruit is crazy, but chat, when motherfuckers who don't play the game are saying that, bro, I mean, what can you expect, bro? Most of us play this bitch weekly, daily, bro. If that's what he thinks, bro, like what, bro? That's a bad look.
Regardless, the way that you power up the drill, you need to go up to these crystal ore nodes, pick them up, and then bring them back to the drill. Very, very thankful and lucky that I figured out towards the very, very end of my playthrough pick up multiple of these ores at the same time. People were telling me in DMs, I'm not the only one stupid enough to have thought that you needed to bring these back one at a time. Yeah, you can't even climb while you're carrying these. That means that if you get to an area where you are supposed to climb, which are present in some of the ores,
you can't climb with it?
There's just simply no way to get the crystal up the cliff, and it's effectively a paperweight.
The real biggest disappointment is just that there's just nothing innovative. Make it to where you don't even have, you can just fight mobs and put it in your inventory. Like, you don't have to actually carry the rock, it goes in your inventory. Like, even if they were to do all that, people were expecting something new with the dungeon. You can't, I can't in good faith. I am the biggest Deepwoken glazer. I give glurpage to Deep, bro. On everything. Y'all know that. Bro, deadass, people were expecting like 2 new mobs and a new boss in this dungeon. But for now, bro, the bitch got nothing. The bitch really got nothing, bro. There's no bro. At least Deluvian, you can kind of argue that feeling initially. It has something. But Ignition Dungeon, it had nothing. And that is probably the biggest disappointment, bro.
Anyways, I'm just... This was hard to make. I'm really disappointed. I'm done. Have a good one, guys.
Damn. See, why do I feel about that? It's like when your dad say, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, like, damn, like that. I know they can cook on it, bro. And I heard many ideas. I know they can cook on a dungeon like this, bro. And maybe one day there's like a mob that starts exclusive in there, and then I don't know, bro. Like I said, it could be a lot of different stuff.